Hello, everybody, and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then kind of bounce around and look for something to trade. Well, this week we're actually a day late, so this is the market. It's actually open right now, and we're heading into earnings season. So what we're going to do is actually learn how to make an earnings trade. But as far as the market itself, you can see essentially it's gone nowhere for the last few weeks, and this might be because earnings is here and the market is waiting to see how everybody reports. Who knows? But essentially, we've gone nowhere. This is the S&P 500. This is the NASDAQ, looks very similar. And then this is the Russell, which has always looked a little different. It's a little bit lower, obviously, but same thing. It's been going sideways for a long time. So, what are we going to do as far as earnings trades? We're going to go into Google. And you can see right here, the earnings are going to be tomorrow, 4:25, after the market closes. So, the way we make earnings trades is we always put on the trade just before the market closes. So tomorrow, about 30 minutes or less before the market's going to close, that's when we're going to go to make this trade. And you're going to have to adjust the strikes based on what I'm going to show you to make it fit the parameters for earnings trades. But that's what we're going to do. So tomorrow, about 30 minutes or less before the market closes, that's when you put on this trade. And then we take off the trade the following morning within the first 15 to 20 minutes as well. Unless it's a complete loser and it's a huge move and there's no reason not to just hang on to it and hope it comes back. But essentially, put it on 30 minutes before the market closes, take it off in the first 15 to 30 minutes of the day after. So that'd be 4:26, the morning of 4:26. So, how do we make this trade? Well, first off, we start obviously by looking at the price. In this case, this software gives me what they call the market maker move. This is the expected move up or down. So if we just put these together, we just say, okay, the market is expecting the price to be anywhere between essentially 110 and 100. That's what the market maker move means. Now, as far as working it out tomorrow, because everything could change tomorrow, a quick and simple way to do this is we go to right at the money strike, which could be, let's say, 105 or 106. It's the same thing. And we just buy or sell a straddle, they call it, which is basically buying and selling. You see here the call and the put at the same time of the same strike. And all we do is we take this number and we multiply it times 0.85. And this isn't exact, and there's a couple other parameters involved in doing this, but this is a good short and simple way for tomorrow to knock it out. And if you work that out, you'll see this works out to probably about the same. I think it's like 480 or something. But essentially, you can see it's going to be close enough to make this work. So essentially, we're going to say roughly a $5 move. So what are we going to do tomorrow? If everything looked exactly like this tomorrow and all the numbers were the same and the market maker move was roughly $5, what we do is we go to the shortest expiration cycle there is. So tomorrow, this will be 3 days, and we go up and down $5. If the market maker is 460, we're trying to stay outside the expected move, they call it. So we'd go $5 up and down. In this case, $5 up and down would put us at about 100 and 111, right? Because there's no half-dollar strikes, so we'd be even further away. If we can go to 100 and 111, we'd be 550 away on each side. So I've already set that one up. I thought I did. It's gone. So we'll set it up again. So we'll go here. We'll go to the 100, and we're going to sell the Iron Condor and make it $2 wide. So that's 98. We're going to go up 550 to 111 and make it $2 wide, be 113. And you see right here we collect 65-cent credit. Now normally when we do $2 wide Iron Condors, we're looking to collect 66 cents or more. With earnings trades, because it's a one-day trade, we don't need to do the same thing. We can kind of pick a number we're happy with because we're going to close this trade the next day. So if this were, let's say, 60 cents or 55 cents, would we still make the trade? If you're fine with that, then that's okay. There's no hard and fast rules. We just want to have enough credit where if the trade is successful, we make some money. So you wouldn't do this for 20 or 30 cents because then you can only make like a nickel. But let's say 50 cents, maybe you could make 20 cents, 20 bucks in the trade. Well, one day trade, that's not so bad. So again, this is totally up to you. I'd still keep it at least 50 cents or more. Otherwise, you really can't make any money. But again, it's totally up to you. You can play with these things and see how you like. Everybody's trading is different. You're going to customize these trades to yourself. So again, tomorrow for Google, Tomorrow, just before the market closes, right now it's a $5 move. We're going to go $5 away, create a 2-hour wide Iron Condor, look to collect whatever we're happy with, but I'd say a minimum of 50 cents on a $2 wide Iron Condor in the shortest expiration cycle there is, which would be this, which would be 3 tomorrow. And that will be our earnings trade for tomorrow afternoon. And again, we're going to close this the following morning within the first 15 to 30 minutes of the market opening. Hello everyone. I thought it might be valuable to let you know of all the courses available on Udemy that I teach, and also kind of what they're about and maybe what order to take them in. So I thought this would be a valuable little quick kind of introduction to all the courses out there. Now for those that are in the middle of a bunch of courses, these 3 are essentially a set. This is a part 1, 2, 3. So no matter where you are in this course selection, this is the order it should go in. It should start with understand options, then to basic option strategies, and then on to make and manage profitable trades. Just so you are aware. Again, you can see it says part 1, 2, and 3, but not everybody sees that when they buy these courses. So this is good for beginners. This is good for people that want to refresh the knowledge they already have. But essentially, like I mentioned, this is the order you want to go in, from top to bottom. Understand to basic to make and manage. The complete guide to options here is kind of an overview of a bunch of different topics, but not in depth like the 3 above. So if you want to get a broad introduction to a lot of different kind of option strategy topics, this is a good one to look into. From there, we can go on to the advanced Iron Condor option strategy course. If you already are familiar with Iron Condors and you want to learn 6 different variations of it, this would be a great course for you to take. And for those who have been through the basics, kind of know verticals and Iron Condors and want to get into the advanced kind of option trading arena, I have what I call a secret course collection. These are private courses that you won't find when you search on Udemy. So if you want to find them, you have to type in these addresses right here, and this will give you these courses on the right hand side here, and it'll give you more detail about them. The password to get into these private courses is sharpertrades.com. And again, like I mentioned, these are private courses. So if you search my name on Udemy, you won't see this. This is my secret course collection, and these are all more advanced topics. So if you want to learn more, here's everything you can use to discover more courses on my site. I'm attaching this guide as a link, so you can download this and it'll take you to the courses. There'll be links in the actual document, so you can use that attachment in this little video section to download and click on the links there. It'll take you right to these courses as opposed to having to type these in directly. But if you want to learn more, would love to have you aboard. Thanks for sticking with me and being with me on any one of these journeys. Stick with it. We will get you to where you want to go. Take care.